Oh, hello friends, and welcome back to another video. Another whiskey tasting video, another bourbon tasting video. Today we are looking at Broken Barrel Reserve Oak Series. And this is the port cask finish. It is a store pick from my local package store. Shout out to Westside Beverage. Almost said Westside Barbell. Shout out to the legendary Westside Barbell as well. What the hell, why not? Broken Barrel. These Reserve Oak series, if you go to their website, they seem to specialize in quite a bit of the store pick variety, which is fun. I think it's cool to have something that you can go store to store and find something for you, something different, and that's pretty cool. I like store picks, like barrel picks. All that kind of stuff is fun. I'm gonna pour this now, and I'm going to let it breathe just a bit. And the reason I'm gonna do that is because this comes in at a hefty 115 proof. So there's likely some booziness that we wanna go ahead and we wanna let that breathe off. We'll get just a nip there. So let's talk about mash bill, and then interestingly enough, with Broken Barrel, we also need to talk about something called an oak bill. At least it's what they call it, which is kind of cool. Okay, so our mash bill here, 71% corn, 21% rye, and 9% malted barley. The oak bill is 75% rum cask staves, and then a 25% X rye cask stave. Okay, so that gives you an idea of what this is aging in. It also gives you an idea of the mash bill. And it's a pretty cool thing. I like, people trying something new. Anytime somebody's doing something a little new, like including an oak bill, or there's some people that do that. Anybody's doing something new, you're always going to get those that are just going to say it's a marketing ploy, it's not real, there's nothing there. Okay, whatever. It's cool. I like it, right? Let's take a look at that color, shall we? All right, not super dark, slightly pale. I would call it on the light side of copper, a little straw even. But it's a nice color. I like that. What do you think? I like it. I'm a color guy. I like color in the whiskey. I like to see the different colors. There's something about that that is, it's cool to me. I don't like to see any flotillas in my whiskey, which does happen on occasion. But I do like a color. I like to see what we're dealing with there. Gives you I don't know, there's something about the visual appeal that is cool, and that I think is especially true for bourbon. I think bourbons have a really cool color variation, a color palette, and so it's something I always like to point out. We should definitely get this on the nose, huh? This is surprising. Now right up front, I knew I'd get that smell really quickly, just at 115 proof. There's a little bit of ethanol, of course. There is a creaminess to this, like cream soda creaminess, like buttercream pumpkin roll type of creaminess to this. When I say buttercream pumpkin roll, I don't necessarily mean pumpkin, maybe a slight hint. Wow. Now, I'm definitely getting the alcohol coming in through the sinuses there at the end. If you get a super deep whiff, but there's a creamy cream soda or little bit of vanilla. It's very subdued, it's very light and sweet. Wow. If you can, you have to fight through that 115 proof to find something, but the first thing you're gonna find is a creaminess. Not much in the way of fruit, not even a lot of cinnamon, which I tend to find in bourbons. Maybe just a touch of, wow, it's a really overwhelming cream soda smell. I'm telling you, if you got like a classic A&W cream soda vanilla float, that is the the smell I'm getting here once you get past the ethanol of it, which is a total surprise to me. I did not expect that at all. Port, if you've never had it, it is kind of a reconstituted wine. It's very sweet. It tends to be fairly oily on the tongue. It's a dessert wine. I like it very much, actually. I think it's very tasty. So whenever I see something that's finished or it's part of a port cask type of a deal like this, I tend to grab it. I do like that flavor that you get from that. It's a very deep grape infusion into that wood because it's been in there so long and it's been redone multiple times. So expected a little bit more grape, which I just do not find as much as there's maybe a hint of it, but that again could be just a psychosomatic hint that I'm wanting to find. I don't know. But that cream soda A&W vanilla float is just out in front once you fight through the ethanol. Really cool. I like that. Let's stop talking. Let's do what we do, right? Slanjavat. Drinks hot. Forward with hot, man. Absolutely. A little bit of Is that annoying? All the time? I don't know. The cream soda is gone. Got oak. Man, do you got oak. Tingles on the, tingles a little bit up here on the lips. Heavy on the palate. Slightly oily on the palate. Yeah, thick in the throat. You know that coating, almost medicinal NyQuil feeling that you get. You're definitely getting it's a heavy drink. Not a ton there, if I'm being entirely honest. Now I'm getting some cooking spices, allspice. The nose is sweet. The palate is savory and hot. Pepper, oh, I got some pepper there. I was expecting a lot more just in the way of flavor in general. The ethanol covers up a lot here. The proof covers up a lot. And maybe some of the more subtle flavors that are intended to be there are not. I think what is only fair to do here is to open this up with just a touch of water. So if you'll give me a moment. All right, friends, I'm back. So obviously we're not running a professional show here or anything like that. That was not professional. I should have been prepared. Wanted to just take it down a notch, right? I just wanted to see if I can get a little bit more flavor out of it. So a little water sometimes will help. Cools it off a bit. Opens it up. Now I'm finding some more flavors. There's definitely a hint of red wine. There's a punch of red wine, actually. That's kind of nice. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I like that. A little bit of red wine. That's kind of obvious. I think you would think that's coming. A little bit more grassiness now. Getting a lot more rye. Getting a lot more rye. It does cool it down, still drinks hot. Adding the water brings that heat less onto the lips and more into the throat. So you're gonna get more flavor, but that finish is gonna be hotter. This is much better with a touch of water. And it stands to reason that if you are somebody that likes ice in your bourbon, your whiskey in general, this might be a good candidate for you. One of those nice round ice cubes. Let it get in there. As it starts to melt, you get a little bit of water, you're gonna open that up, you're gonna get a lot more flavor out of it. That's cool. I like that. Should have been prepared again. Now it doesn't do much to the nose, except for really take that ethanol edge off and give you that, it's still that cream soda float is so forward on the nose. It's really nice. I love the nose very much. The palate, again, heavy on the palate, slightly oily without the water. The water takes that edge away, takes the ethanol from the front on the lips, takes that peppery lip feel that you get, puts it in the back of the throat, but you do get a lot more of the flavor. You get that red wine, almost even a touch of like a grenadine type of a flavor. There is a much more sweetness with the water. The oak never goes away. Interestingly enough, I actually get a little bit more smoke when I'm drinking with the water added. So a little bit more water, a little bit more wine, even to a touch of grenadine. It makes it a sweeter drink. Kind of nice actually with the water. I like that. Is this slap your mama good? You know how we do it. I wouldn't call it slap your mama good, but this is going to be, I can guarantee you, this will be somebody's drink. Somebody is going to love the Broken Barrel Reserve Oak series, specifically the port cask. I haven't tried any of the other ones. I do have another bottle. I don't know what that finish is. That's gonna be somebody's drink, I can tell. It's probably gonna be somebody who's a fan of ice, a little bit of water maybe. We'll open it up. That will definitely be somebody's drink. Word of caution though, 115, that's punching up. And you gotta be careful, these ones will sneak up on you. The thing about this one is it does have enough of that full-bodied oil, and there's an oiliness to it. I don't think you would drink this one quickly to the point where that 115 runs up behind you and takes your wallet and your keys and leaves you passed out on a couch. You know what I mean? That is the video for today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope maybe you're considering trying something new, and if you are, try a store pick, man. Try something different. Get out there and see what's yours. Broken Barrel might be yours. I might go here and get a second one of these and put it over ice and see how it does. Do that off video, but I don't dislike this at all. Well, I call it slap your mama good. Like I said, not quite, but I promise you there is somebody who's gonna keep this bottle in their bar because it is going to just speak to them. And that's what it's all about. You find your thing. Well, until next time, my friends, we got a lot more coming. We got a trip to California coming up to hang out with the fam and try something new with a gaggle of my brothers and my dad. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We typically try to try something new and memorable together, and I hope that you will join us for that. If you're in the Southern California area and you see me, holla at your boy. Love to talk to you. Got a lot more coming up besides that, though. Lots of videos coming your way. Until next time, to good friends and good spirits, see you on the next one.